You know, since Halloween and everything, I think we deserve some really proper, spooky atmosphere. Much better. Hello and welcome to SKZ Talks Animation, show talking about anime, TV shows, cartoons, movies, whatever I'm talking about, because animation, my heart and soul, because it's awesome and great. And today, we're finally back in the spooky October Halloween season. Yes, I love it. It's my favorite. And in honor of the spooky season, I thought it'd be fun to not only talk about a Halloween short, but a banned Halloween Mickey Mouse short of all things. Because back in the 90s, they were trying to come up with new things for their characters, and they decided to come up with a very cool, unique idea of Mickey Mouse, turning him from his happy-go-lucky self to something a lot more akin to a horror monster, and it's actually really, really fun. But what's funny is that to this day, it's not on DVD, it's not on Disney+, it's nowhere. I had to scrub a lot on the internet to even find the damn thing in HD, so I'm excited to share my thoughts on it because, oh boy, is it a fun-filled, crazy riot. So how about we sit back, relax, enjoy a nice old brain swap, I don't know, in 1995's Runaway Brain. Yeah! So like I said, this short is nowhere on Disney Plus or on DVD, so luckily enough, I found it on Internet Archive of all sites, which I am so thankful for because this short, not only to find it in HD, but in full, is rare, so it's here. And plus, I want to show more people this short because it's amazing and awesome, so animation history, preserve it, it's awesome. There's our boy Mickey Mouse in his classic attire, which I do really admire them to put him in his classic, you know, yellow shoes and red shorts combo, because like that is the definitive Mickey Mouse outfit, even though he's been in like, you know, his wizard's uniform and all that stuff like that. I admire them to put him in his classic uniform and not look at his eyes. In his classic uniform, so it's really fun to see him like that, and even Minnie with like her bow and all that. It's classic and modern, and I like that for a short like this. Honestly, it's cool. And of course, you know, we have the main voices here. We have Mickey Mouse by Wayne Allwine and Minnie Mouse by Rosie Taylor, and I guess Bill Farmer doing Pluto, who are the definitive, I think, Mickey voice actors because they have played Mickey and Minnie for a very long time, and even at one point they were both married, which is honestly really crazy. So like they are definitive. While the new ones like Brett Allwine is really great as Mickey Mouse, Wayne was just the guy and did it for he was the guy who did Kingdom Hearts, so he did Darkness, so like that's fun. Also, fun fact, Pluto's collar is red in the short because that's what it was in the OG shorts. It's usually green. Fun, I like that. Also, just having Pluto here is fun. I love Pluto. I feel he's really underrated as a character because considering he doesn't talk like Goofy, but Pluto's a great guy. He's really fun, and the personality he has, he's like Gromit. You know, they don't talk, but oh boy, can they show a lot of emotions, and I love it. The Exorcist. I love it. I've actually never seen The Exorcist, so, sure. If you noticed, you know, the name of the building was Frank and Ollie, because that's one of the old animators at Disney, Frank and Ollie. It was, yay. References! I love it. That looks so great. Yo, it's the dude! We have Dr. Frank and Ollie, played by Kelsey Grammer, of all guys. You know, if you know Kelsey Grammer, he was on Frasier, and of course, he was, Sideshow Bob in The Simpsons. This is just... it's such a random character that's like, he has no purpose to be here except to be a mad doctor, and I love him. Honestly, could have technically used the mad doctor as a character, but you know, like, Disney didn't have that yet, so... But you can tell off the bat, this short aims for horror, and it actually works. Like, there's Pete right there being a Frankenstein monster type of villain, and I absolutely love this. Like, the colors, the animation, the angles. This short is not your typical Mickey Mouse short that you want to show to your children, and it's just beautiful, and I honestly love it. It's weird because this was shown, like, in front of, like, Goofy Movie in some places as well, so, like, I don't know why they banned it, but, like, showing more people to it will probably make Disney release it. I don't know. We'll see.
Brain in his body?
You got the answer right, so I love that. Honestly, it's funny because I saw Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein yesterday, so I'm in a really big horror mood, and just seeing this, like, damn, look at these expressions! This is great. I love it. I should probably watch more horror movies. This is just, I love this stuff. Did it work? Is he in the body? Ba-ba-ba! Really plays on the fact that Pete and Mickey have similar face structures, and honestly, very, really cool. Even having Pete in here in general is funny because he's a great character, so I love that. Oh no, he got dusted! Oh no, and there we go. And that's why the short was banned. You got Mickey Mouse being a very uncheerful type lad who looks like a feral beast, and honestly, I love this design. I really do. He's all tattered, he's all crazy. I really love that. I want to see them do a lot more with that design, but, you know, Disney won't really do it, but I like it. It's a cool design. He looks fun. Mickey. Oh, I love it. Yeah, Pete voiced also by Jim Cummings, who is just a great voice actor, honestly. I love it, and just like, this short brings me the joy. Like, if you like animation history, this short is great for it, and it's so beautiful. Like, the colors here, you see, like, the backgrounds, they're so beautiful.
would Mickey think?
What would Mickey think? You wear nearly nothing at all, so I think he would be fine with it. You know, this is the type of shit you would probably see in Epic Mickey, which would be really fun to see, but, I mean, I don't think they had Feral Mickey in there. They had Oswald, who's kind of like Feral Mickey, I guess, but, like, you know, it's fun to see it. Well, Minnie's actually doing something for once. Like, she threw a few punches, which is really rare for her character, and he's in a car? This short is great, honestly. Like, you can see the love in animation, even though for a 7-minute theatrical short, like, you can see the colors, the angles, the animation, even using some early CG in there for some shots. It really shows what they want to do with the short and how they wanted to bring Mickey Mouse to a new era. And like the 90s was big Mickey Mouse, you know, type mania with like, you know, Mickey Mouse Works and House of the Mouse and stuff like that. So it was really cool to see them try and do stuff, but damn, the short is just great. He's back in the body, that's the one thing I kind of found a bit anticlimactic about the short, is that he switches back kind of almost immediately, but like, we do have a minute with Feral Mickey, which is kind of fun, but you know, I kind of sad about that. Oh, damn, we got an Evil Dead reference in Mickey Mouse. That's also really great. I haven't seen Evil Dead, but I know this is a reference to Evil Dead 2, so that's just really, really funny. If you want to see pure Mickey Mouse action, this is where you go, honestly. Like, look at this! He has the rope, he's swinging around. This is not the Mickey Mouse you would see as a corporate show nowadays. He's actually doing things, and this is great. And it shows that Mickey's actually an endearing character, and he doesn't need to be held up a crutch with Donald or Goofy, even though they're a great trio. Just these two can work together, and I love it. And Pete, too. Really harkens back to the early 20s of Mickey Mouse, and that's really charming as well. And there they are. You can see Mickey's feet. Ooh. I don't know about how I feel about that. I don't like that. But there you go. They're swimming. They got it. Oh, I love it. Classic short, great fun time, and honestly, I can kind of see why it was banned in theaters and all that, and Disney Plus. But this is just pure fun, and if you have not seen it, watch it. It's great. I love it. It's awesome. I don't know what to say, bro. Runaway Brain. It's a runaway old good time, and I want to see more of this. Bring back Mickey! Poor Mickey, that is. Let's talk about voice actors, more specifically Mickey Mouse voice actors, because over the course of Mickey's nearly 100-year existence, he's had at least 7 official voice actors who've come along to provide his voice for TV, film, video games, albums, authors, whatever. And in that time, we've gotten some very fun voices that have really stung close to mostly the original and haven't really swayed that much. I mean, yeah, sure, some have been higher in pitch, but besides that, Mickey's voice has been consistent for nearly 100 years. It's really fun to talk about the different iterations from all these years ago. So I want to talk about Mickey's voice actors because not only do I love Disney animation, but I also love voice acting trivia in general, so I think that's really fun. So let's talk about Mickey, his voice, and how he got to sound like a oh boy type character. Now, of course, Mickey's first voice is obviously his creator, or co-creator. We also have iWorks, but we have Walt Disney himself who provided the main voice from 1928 until 1947, and then a little bit of a reprisal from 55 until 62. And his Mickey, well, it's the original voice. You know, like, he basically created the falsetto voice being all like the, oh boy, we gotta go, Pluto, type voice, and he's the originator. You know, he knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to give us a little, like, an optimistic type character, a guy who, you know, could screw up, but also did have some fun at times and all that, and it was a really fun type voice. It was a cool voice, honestly. It's really fun to see characters voiced by their actual creator, and I don't think there's not that many of those. Like, yeah, Mel Blanc voiced Bugs Bunny, but he didn't really create Bugs Bunny. It was mostly Ben Bugs Hardaway and Tex Avery. He mostly came up with the personality, while Walt Disney and iWorks, they came up with the character and the voice, and they were in it from the start, and it's a really fun character. And, you know, he voiced them all throughout the original shorts up until 47, where, because Walt Disney was a big smoker, they had to stop using that for a little bit, and then he reprised his role again for the Mickey Mouse show until he stopped again for smoking. But even then, people can consider him to be like one of the very first voice actors out there, like not including radio personalities and all that, but one of the first real voice actors who really, you know, stayed true to his character and all that. And it really was fun to see his voice. It's kind of interesting to really like see the comparison, because also it reminds me a lot of, like, you know, Jim Henson as Kermit the Frog, because like they're both creations of the characters and all that, so it's a really fun type thing, and I like that. So yeah, Walt Disney is the first voice actor, and a great fun start. I guess also we have Clarence Nash, who was the first voice of Donald Duck as well, and he, while is mainly Donald Duck, that is what he's known for, he did voice Mickey in one short, 1934's The Dog Napper. I don't know why, but point is, it was Clarence Nash who voiced him in that one short, and yeah, it's Clarence Nash. Honestly, he does a lot better at Donald Duck as a character, but like, you can still hear it's still Mickey Mouse, but still a fun short. Clarence Nash, great guy. He's pretty cool. The second official Mickey voice actor is Jimmy McDonald, who did the voice from 1947 to 1977, replacing Walt Disney. And this guy, first off, was a sound effect artist for Disney and a Foley artist. So like anything for like the shorts and movies and all that, he provided the sound effects for it. So if you recognize any old school Disney sound effect, he probably did it, and he is a very cool guy. I respect him so damn much. Honestly, his Mickey Mouse voice is pretty good too. You know, like, because he really mainly replaced him because, you know, for one, Walt Disney was getting too busy with the big studio and all that, and also because Walt Disney again was an aggressive smoker back in the day as well, so his voice was getting too hoarse to do the big old falsetto. So Jim McDonald stepped in, did the voice for that long, and honestly, I like his voice. I really do. You know, like, it covers the same falsetto, it does do the same optimism, overall is a fun voice. It's not 100% the same as Walt Disney, but I mean, like, it's a different person, so you can't really expect him to have the same voice overall. But still, Jimmy McDonald is a great artist and a really great voice, and if you grew up with, you know, a lot of, you know, Mickey Mouse PSAs and stuff like that in the 60s, Jimmy was your guy. He was your great guy, and his voice does have a distinct funness in there, and I really do love that. And he sometimes is a bit overshadowed by the other guys, but Jimmy McDonald, great voice actor, great time, and I love him. Plus, he worked on Winnie the Pooh, and you gotta love Winnie the Pooh. Next, we have Wayne Allwine. By far, people consider me the best Mickey Mouse voice, and I honestly tend to agree. Be doing the voice from 1977 up until 2009. His death. Now, Wayne is interesting because he first was brought on as an assistant to Jimmy McDonald for doing the sound effects, but then when Jimmy retired, you know, they're like, Wayne, give it a go. And he actually did really well and became sort of a protege for Jimmy. And when Jimmy stopped, they gave it to Wayne, and Wayne is by far the one that people definitely know the most. Now, he did the voice, you know, in, you know, the all-new Mickey Mouse Club. He did it in shows like, you know, Bonkers, Runaway Brain, you know, Mickey Mouse Works, House of Mouse, he did Kingdom Hearts. If anyone remembers that good old Darkness meme.
Say, fellas, did somebody mention the door to darkness?
That was Wayne Allwine, you know, Mickey Mouse Club and stuff like that, or Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and all that. He did the voice for that, and I really do love his voice. You know, it does still capture the same falsetto on there, but it also gives it its own thing. I don't know why, just Wayne Allwine's Mickey just feels right. It feels right, and it really is a very fun character that I really do love it. And, you know, even at some point, Russi Taylor, the voice of Minnie Mouse as well, they were married. Mickey and Minnie were actually married, or the voice actors were, in real life, which is so sweet, so cute. I love that. And honestly, like, this is a great voice actor. Like, this also is around the time where, you know, we got Tony Anselmo as the new Donald Duck, Bill Farmer as the new Goofy, and even as Pluto as well. So, like, it was a brand new second generation of Mickey Mouse company voice actors, which is really, really cool. And overall, to me, he is a great voice actor who unfortunately passed away far too young at 62 years old. But even still, his memory is great. He's a great Mickey Mouse, and to me, is top tier. No shade to what's coming and what came before, but Wayne Allwine is my favorite, and I love him. Before we get to the last main voice actor, we also have Chris Diantopoulos, who was the main Mickey Mouse voice actor for the 2013 Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse show, as well as Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad, Once Upon a Studio. A lot of the smaller roles that the main voice actor currently can't really do, and this guy is great. You know, honestly, I love his voice. It's so wild, so chaotic, because that Mickey Mouse series is so wild and insane as well. And his voice is cute. It's fun. I love it. And honestly, you can really feel the energy of, like, oh my god, like, it's in those shorts, and I really do love his take on it. And of course, if you know the name, this guy also played one of the guys in The Office season 9, so that was a shock to me when I figured that out as well. Oh boy. You know, he's mainly mostly used as, like, you know, a secondary voice actor for Mickey Mouse, but for what he does do, he's a great guy, a great voice actor, and his take on Mickey Mouse is more insanity more than anything else, and for that, I just love him. He's a great guy, and I love his Mickey Mouse. And now we come to the current and final Mickey voice actor currently, Brett Iwan, who's doing the voice since 2009. Now this guy is very interesting because originally he was called on to understudy with Wayne Allwine when he was doing the voice, but unfortunately he passed away, so they never really got to actually meet each other in any capacity. So he was kind of thrust into doing the Mickey voice without really any real knowledge. And this guy has been, like, people say Wayne Allwine is the fan of Mickey Mouse, and to me, kind of is, but Wayne Allwine's Mickey is nearly indistinguishable. Like, honestly, like, yeah, he's a bit more high-pitched than current Mickeys, especially prevalent in Kingdom Hearts 3. But this Mickey Mouse, you know, he's been doing a lot of, you know, like, park stuff. He was Epic Mickey, some, of course, you know, Kingdom Hearts, you know, a lot of movies and shows. This Mickey Mouse is very fun as well, and it's really hard to really distinguish him because Wayne and Brett's Mickeys are so close together that it's really hard to tell the difference. But, like, you know, he's been doing the voice for so long now that, honestly, like, you could tell the difference back in the day, but nowadays, it's nearly perfect. It was honestly, it's kind of the same thing as, you know, Steve Whitmire performing Kermit the Frog, again, with the Muppets. Like, at first, he wasn't really that amazing at it, but then he got better as he went along, and Brett's Mickey is really, really fun. Not as crazy as Christy and Topless's Mickey, not as kind of calm and collected as Jim McDonald's Mickey, but Brett's is kind of an in-between where, like, he can go insane, but he can also be a sweet, kind guy who can help educate the kids on Clubhouse Time or talk about darkness in Kingdom Hearts. So you can do a whole fun things like that, and honestly, I love it. These Mickey voice actors have done a lot of fun things, and while I say Wayne Allman is my favorite, you know, Walt Disney, Jim McDonald, you know, Clarence Nash, Christy and Topless, and even Brett Allwine, they're great. They're all fun. I love them, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to do in the future. I want Brett to stay as long as he can, because we pretty much got like the voice down packed for like the last decade or so. If we do come to the day where we need to do a new one, I hope they can equally be as great, as charismatic, they can capture the energy and fun of Mickey Mouse, and also be a bit crazy as well. I'd love that because, oh boy, Mickey Mouse is a fun character, as long as you do him right, and oh boy, I love it. And that was Runaway Brain. Honestly, as things go, a very fun and very entertaining short. From the cool as hell visuals and angles and all the fun colors, making it very spooky themed, to Mickey Mouse himself being super disheveled and going all feral, this short is really great for a fun Halloween mood. And honestly, I'm shocked it hasn't been re-released sooner because, like, it was nominated for an Oscar back in 1995. It's a really fun take on Mickey Mouse, of Mickey and Minnie. It really shows what we can do with the character in terms of actual, like, innovation and creativity. Because, like, yeah, they want to play Mickey Mouse some more as a safe, you know, like a corporate mascot, but I feel like Mickey Mouse as a character can do a lot more with a lot of fun animators, and if you really take the ball out there and do fun stuff with Mickey, you can come up with great stuff like this. And honestly, I want to see more of it. Like, we have this, we have Epic Mickey. I want to see some more disheveled Mickey Mouse. I want to see cracky, insane Mickey Mouse, because I love that, and that's great. And oh boy, it's Runaway Brain a great fun time, and plus, you got Dr. Frankenolly, the great character. Who doesn't love him? He's a great guy. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go and try and find my own girl mouse. I don't know. Look, size of toe. That works. Mwah. All right. Happy Halloween and fun away.